Hello and welcome to this general collective live reading. It's interesting being back, isn't it, apologies for the fact that this is not on Instagram. I'll explain later when a few more people are here. But this is going to be on YouTube, and it is going to be in replacement to the Sagittarius reading that is due to be uploaded. So the Sagittarius reading that was due to be uploaded later on, that will be now tomorrow, and this video will be a replacement of that. Main reason being is my phone died today and I can't log on to my Instagram on this laptop. So we are improvising and using YouTube because obviously I know I promised some of you guys that I would be live today. So this is the deal. We're going to be back live in 2 weeks, probably on Instagram. But today's live, as promised, will be, instead of Instagram, it will be on here. So apologies if there's a bit of confusion. Hi, Kathy. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Angela. Yazuk. Thank you so much. Bless you. I'm very well, thank you. Lynn, hello. Quintina, hello. Guys, apologies for the late change. Oh, thank you, Lynn. That's very sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 2 likes. We're going to be doing the normal general collective reading today, see what is coming up. How is the energies treating you guys? The energy here is insane. I'm not going to lie. This full moon that we're going to have coming up is... Guys, if you get a chance, go out and look at the moon tonight. I don't have words what that moon was doing. I've no idea what it was doing here, but yeah, very interesting. So yeah, hi Megan, hope you're doing well. Thanks, Dina. Oh, bless you. Thanks, Dina, so much. Hannah. Thanks, Hannah. The website is no longer working, but thank you. Thank you for the sentiment. Hello, Karen. I'm good. How are you? Kathy. Yeah, it's the energy is insane. The energy, guys, just do me a favor. The next, this is important that we're doing this reading today, but it's going to be really just between now and Saturday. Take it easy, and in fact, a couple of days afterwards, because this energy is insane. The reads that I've done for the 1st to the 15th of March, between that are obviously carrying on now, and it will be closing out with Pisces on the 1st of March, are insane. Are actually insane, the energies. And so we'll be starting Aries from the 15th up to the end of March on the 2nd of March. So guys, just take it easy, because I'm going to give you a heads up, between now and April the 12th, the new moon in Aries season is no joke. As you can see, I'm a little bit heavier. So it's definitely no joke. You got to do what you got to do. Just do the best you can. Sorry about your mobile. Hope it recovers. It's not. I'm just I've just had to buy a new phone. It's definitely not a recovery, Hannah, but it's fine. It's old. And you know what they do? It's an old 6S iPhone, and they always close it out. The problem is I've got everything on that phone. So yeah, interesting one. And just out of interest, if Sabrina is watching, can you please send me your email address ASAP? Or in fact, that's the silly way of doing it, because you're going to reply to this on Insta and I can't get on Instagram. Can you please email me at Jale, Jale, psychic, PSYCHIC at yahoo.com. Information is in the description box if you're not sure, because I need to email you your what we discussed. So email me, because I can't. Well, actually, you can wait till tomorrow when this new phone comes, but if you want this earlier, email me and I'll get it over to you. So I know lots of Mercury in retrograde shadow element that we're in still. So guys, just we're gonna ride the wave, right? That's how we do it. So we got a new deck. It's a very interesting deck. It's the Amenti Oracle. I'm probably saying that wrong. The Amenti Oracle. And it's been used in it's featured in the next few readings. So definitely an interesting addition. It shows it's based on Mart's theory of balance. When you go into the Egyptian kingdom, they measure the heart against the feather. If the heart is light, and it balances and weighs out the feather, then you can go through. So these are the principles of living with a feather heart, and it's by Jennifer Sodini. Hi, Nina. So let's begin. Let's jump in. Let's see what information is going to come up today. Right, let's take a look. Let's see what information they want to come through. Someone's riding a motorbike here. I just keep seeing someone riding a motorbike. Let me just... in leathers. They like to... okay, so we've got forgiveness here, and I'm humble. So there's a lot of very heavy energy at the moment. By the way, the motorcycle reference is... I mean, it feels like a specific message, but it's basically asking if anyone's very much like that, travels, motorcycles, that kind of thing, watch the weather. The weather's not great at the moment, just that's an advisory. I'm forgiving, I'm humble. What expectations have not been delivered with you recently? That, because Spirit is saying there's something that hasn't been delivered to you, but it's good. They're saying it wasn't delivered because you weren't ready. Now, again, we're not going to sit and judge and be like, oh, well, that doesn't mean that, does that mean I don't get any blessings? No, they're not saying that. They're saying it will be a missed opportunity if they were to deliver that now. It's not ready. It's not quite ready is how they're saying it. And actually, they're showing me almost ready. So let's have a look what this almost ready thing is, what it references. And if it's referencing forgiveness and or being humble, then let's take a look. Let's see what the energies are. Let's jump in. Okay. So Spirit, what can you tell us here? What are the messages? Thank you for the 6 likes, guys. I appreciate you. Right. Let's see. What is the message here, Spirit? What is the message? We've got jumping cards already. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. Hi, Mia. I'm very well. How are you? Okay. If you are worried about how, why, when, what's going on, why is this not happening? Why is this happening? Why is this? How do I put this into a succinct sentence? So not only are you closing out a whole, because don't forget we're in Pisces season, right? Pisces is the 12th sign. It's the subconscious. It's about a closure of an astrological year. We started the astrological year in a lockdown. I mean, by the way, FYI, I'm still in lockdown, in case anyone wonders. So I'm still going to be doing this probably every 2 weeks, just so you know, because we're out probably May or June. We don't know yet. And we're in the UK. So just FYI, I'm going to let you know in the next 2 weeks where we're doing it. But I hope it's going to be 2 weeks. But I've got to be careful of people, because obviously we're all in a house and it's not fair if I'm sat here yapping the whole time. It disrupts people that have to be locked in a house as well. I've got to be careful with that, and it's not fair. So just bear in mind, if until I get out of the house, May, I am not going to guarantee anything, because I've got to have to be, understanding of other people that I live with, because they're also in a lockdown position and it's not their fault. They don't want to be hearing me. So probably just about, awareness, isn't it? So giving that as an advisory, but I'm hoping to be in 2 weeks coming back on. Back to the reading. So we've got the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. There's a lot of what ifs, but we've got a closure here of a Pisces cycle, where obviously it's the last sign where we're about to transition March 21st into obviously Aries energy, which is a brand new cycle. Let it fall away. If something is leaving, let it leave. Don't force it. Don't go against the grain, because there is a big push here for this release, okay? And it is going to make people feel like things are unstuck, things are falling apart. Fear, the fear energy, guys, you might be able to confirm this already, is insane, okay? Is it real, or is it a perceived fear? Is it a subconscious pattern, or is it real? I feel like I've caught up motorcycles, major cycles. I'm now down to my studs, bare bones. Lynn, it never ends. Like, welcome to life. This never ends. It sounds awful the way I've said that, but it's not meant to sound like a punishment. It's meant to sound like a liberation, because we're releasing anything. I mean, it's actually good because we want this new change, don't we? We don't want to be in an old cycle. We've had a year of, it's been very tough for a lot of people, people that have been ill. So we have to acknowledge that there's a rebirth coming in, but we have to make sure that we're honoring that old cycle as well still. All right. The energy here is very fear-based. So just be aware. Reactions. Is it a real, do you need to be reacting? All right. Especially between now and the 28th. So Saturday, it's about 8:17 a.m. that the full moon will be in Virgo, okay, in the UK. Again, it'll be different for everywhere else, okay? So just be aware of that. There is a lot, because obviously Virgo is that hermit energy. It's that going within, all right? It's that the seeker, isn't it? It's that kind of cleansing energy. It's that system building energy. Hello, Izzy. Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Yeah, so just... if you feel like you've felt isolated or you've not had answers, there's a detachment and isolation energy, which maybe is asking you to look within, because perception's going to, I know 99% of this is perception, but they're saying you've got to be very careful between now and Saturday. Just don't get the wrong end of the stick. Don't misread because it said we've got the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So this is fear of options, fear of how. A worry or concern about how to do certain things, when things are going to happen. Shelley, thank you so much. The website is not working. The website was hacked. So thank you so much. We're doing brilliantly here technologically. It's going so well. We've got a phone that's... it is what it is. You just got just getting on with it. There's no point we're worrying about the website. Listen, too much other stuff going on. We've got to worry the website the other time. The phone's coming tomorrow. We'll probably be back on. Yeah, Mona, sorry, hun. Jale psychic@yahoo.com. Email me. Bless you. Yeah, I did remove it from a lot of the... Let me know if you can see, because I did remove it from the emails. Not the emails, the links on here, but apparently I think still people are still trying to book me, so that's interesting. So options, confusion, lot of confusion, but it's fear over confusion. There needs to be you're not going to get clarity yet, all right? So if you're sat there trying to wonder how you're going to get out something, are you needing to know yet? No, probably not. Maybe there's an answer within that needs to be readdressed. Then you'll be able to see a different perspective after that, all right? They're saying it's going to be very easy to run, sort of run while you're still considering things. Don't rush too much. It's not, things are not meant to be clear yet. We're still in that kind of hibernation energy. We're in winter still. Oh, Lord above. Wow, that was the card I didn't want. Oh, Lord above. Okay, the reason we've got the Devil and the 7 of Swords. So this is about readdressing things that people have not acknowledged. What haven't you acknowledged? Emotions. This is done on fear, subconscious fear. What needs to be acknowledged? What isn't being addressed? What is karmically not being addressed? They're just saying there's a dissatisfaction energy at the moment where people are holding on to this security because it's perceived as something safe, and they're saying don't get caught up in an illusion, because again, your security is what you make of it, right? Right, let's see. We're going to jump into some more of this. Yeah, look. There's an ending to a lack of security. So if people have been really struggling with maybe your house, maybe your job, maybe your money, maybe your environment, if it's been unbalanced, there's an ending to this. There's an ending that's coming here. All right. Now, don't forget, between now, the sort of full moon that comes in around Saturday and then the 12th, that's going to be, the energy will still be prevalent, but it won't be, there'll be a release. But it's going to ask you to readdress things that you had held as a security element, or as an old subconscious pattern that you're going to be releasing, and it's going to allow you to do that. It's going to feel easier to do that, is how I want to say it. So again, karmic cycles especially, right? Yeah, look. So now we've got here very strong feminine energy that doesn't want to, there's a lack of independence here. Someone doesn't want to release something. Someone is scared to be alone. This is about being scared to be alone as well. Someone is scared to be alone here. Right, let's just see what else is coming in. There's a lot of anxiety in this spread. Jeepers. So there's a fear of going after what you want, or an inability. It feels like there's this frustration energy where people feel hemmed in. They can't quite go after what they want. I can be, if you need me to be. Yeah, I can be. Email me, jalepsychic@yahoo.com. That's JALEPSYCHIC@yahoo.com. The link is going to be in the description box. But again, if you have an issue, make a note on one of the actual recorded reads, and then we'll have a look. So one of the readings that are already on here, if you've got any problems emailing me, make a note. There's also not going to be any TikToks today because, again, I can't get onto TikTok either. So people are concerned about being restricted. They can't, again, the energy here I'm reading, they can't do certain things. There's a limitation. I mean, we know that anyway because we've got certain limitations. But there's do you know what it feels like to me? This is going to sound a bit of a weird reference, but it's like there's things getting ruled out. I can do Zoom readings, yeah. I don't know if I'd have to log on to the one on the laptop, but I'm sure I could figure it out. There's a reduction of things that were, it's like that people are slowly removing things that were distracting and or bad influences and or karmic patterns until there's a clear picture or indicator of what is needing to be happening next. The problem with it is as that gets reduced, the joy is everyone's vision of what they want to do and joy and how they enjoy themselves is also shifting. So it's like there's a collective massive perspective shift. So that's, I don't know if you're feeling this at the moment, but you will do, because I mean I am. It feels like everything is shifted, like, and it's not just a little fraction of people, it's like everything. Maybe you'll understand that. But that's to understand and relook at what means something to people, what doesn't. It's done deliberately. It's a total perspective shift. And I'll be really honest with you, it's massive. It's about reinvestment for people are going to, again, it's a reinvestment of what you want. It's people are not going to be going after the same things what they wanted to do 6 months ago. No, there is a massive shift in how people are operating with that. That's what's going to be coming up over this full moon. Hello to all of you who've joined. If I haven't already said hello to you, to the 9 that have liked the stream, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Right, let's see what else we can figure out here from Spirit. What else is happening here, Spirit? What do we need to let everyone know about? What are the message? What's the message here? Again, Hermit energy. Okay, wow. We've got Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Hermit. Reflection on what is real, what is, again, perception here. What is real, what isn't? What is a perceived reality? What is actual reality? This is really interesting. There's a guarded energy. Does anyone else pick up on that? Really guarded energy at the moment. It's like people don't want to trust things and they're guarding themselves because they don't quite trust what's going on. No one really trusts anything at the moment. I'll be really honest with you. I mean, look, if you look at every kind of evolution, there has to be an unsticking, right? If you're so fixed, you're not going to be able to see 360 degrees around you. If you're glued to a certain spot, they have to remove that and then shift everyone, if that makes sense, in order for the whole collective to move. which is why people's perceptions are changing and everyone's amending their behavior, which is why people can't invest in anything, or they feel they can't, which is actually a reflection of change. Hello, Laura. I hope you're doing well. You felt the energy a couple of days ago. Well, I'm glad you're not feeling it anymore. This is like freaking elephant energy. Guys, with the next opportunity you get, go out and look at the moon tonight. Weirdest moon I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks, Laura. Hope you're doing well. Weirdest energy. I was observing it, sort of like, the heck is it creepy? It was really creepy energy. I'm not going to lie. Right, so we've got a love energy here and fear again. This is this is what we were talking. I was talking about in the previous reading. Shelley, the energy is, if you're an empath, you're going to get what Shelley's saying and what I'm saying. The energy is, and I don't know, Shelley, if you're in the UK, but the energy is a different level today. It's progressively got worse and worse over. It's like the full moon. The energy is the full moon. Now, if you've got Leo placements, today is a Leo moon, so you may well be picking up on that. The energy is a different level, if I'm honest. This is about fear, love and fear, a polarized energy of clearing the polarization. Again, it's like the polarized energies, masculine, feminine, dark, light, that are massively shifting here, which is why everyone's perception is off. You live in Southeast London, do you? My sister lives east. Oh, she did before she went to Australia, and I'm so glad she's actually in Australia because she's not in lockdown. But I can imagine London being like a very different energy. I'm in Surrey, so. But yeah, I can imagine Southeast being all of London being very, very heavy energy. I was born in London, so I know how it works. But Queen of Cups. I'm just hearing the waiting game. There's a lot of waiting about. Everyone's waiting about. That's all I'm hearing as well. How long do I have to wait? What do I do to wait? And it's like, go within. That's the answer. You can't shift the external unless you're mastering the internal. It doesn't work like that. You absolutely have to master that as well, as best you can. I mean, we're not monks. Like, let's be realistic here. If you're in a quarantine situation, a lockdown situation, Shelley, I would highly recommend you invest in selenite and also do salt baths. I have about 5 blocks, and I'm not joking you, selenite that I will sleep with at the moment, and I will cleanse it 3 times a day. And what I mean by that is wash it, right? I have candles lit at all times, and I've got a salt lamp as well now. So, it's insane. The energy in the UK, guys, like it's just a different level right now. Anyone else in the UK here that can understand that? Just protect yourself. Just got to, again, try and do what you can. That's all you can do. Just try and cleanse yourself. Yeah. Anyone else that's having issues with that kind of empath as well, as I would highly recommend what I've just mentioned. That is my ideal formula. Hello, Michelle. I'm doing well, thanks. How are you doing? This is designed to close out a really hard purge. This is a heart-centered purge. Okay, so I'm going to break it down. The heart chakra, and specifically between the heart chakra and the throat chakra, so that unconditional love center, you may be feeling heavy pressure around the chest area, possibly. Again, make sure it's not a medical issue. If it is, obviously seek medical, ask for medical advice. But if it isn't, and you know it isn't, then again, there's a clearing here. Specifically shoulders, there's a karmic shoulder clearing. Now, if anyone does any energy work, empaths, check shoulders. Every time people miss that, and it's really useful, especially if you're female. Look on the left side. Again, any shoulder aches, it'll be really useful for you to look into that. It's very, very strong karmic energy. So this is about a closure of emotional karmic energy, basically. I don't know why they're showing me these. They're showing me ingredients now. They're going to get really into this healing stuff. I probably am going to start up at my healing stuff again at some point, because they're asking me to, but I'll keep you posted on that. Right, let's see. That's all I'm doing at the moment, healings. Why aren't you progressing then? Someone's feeling out. There's a masculine here feeling out of sorts. I'm hearing they don't know how to approach you. Listen, Izzy, does it look like I've been working out? Because I really haven't. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you to work out. The shoulder, yeah, just watch the shoulders. That's a whole different video right there. Emotional center here, the heart chakra. I'd look into that. So someone is feeling like, again, I'm hearing retreat. This is an emotional retreating of a masculine here. They're holding back. They don't know what to do about something. I've got someone's guide, male guide, has just come in and started telling me like a story time, like Jack and Ori. Right, go on then. I'm listening now. You're telling me all this stuff. Right, someone's been panicking about a masculine, about why they're not. They don't think they're interested in them anymore. But it's got to the point where this feminine is like really down on that situation, as if there's no hope. And again, this is a classic. You're not seeing this properly, because actually they're actually really not interested. They just don't know which way is up at the moment. And you've got to remember, everyone is different. And second of all, females and males are different. You can't, in this energy, some people aren't able to navigate as freely or as well as others, right? And we have to understand that. We can't just expect everyone to be like, let's go, especially if you're intuitive. But there's a feminine here who is annoyed at the masculine as to why the masculine's not doing things. But actually, this is a benefit, because the masculine needs to go within. There's too much going on, but there's a lot of people, a lot of feminine energy here that is misreading that as not interested. They're just saying, keep going. You have to, again, and check that it's not just, if it's a person that you know, there's a soul contract, you know what you're in for, then obviously, yes. If it's a random human being that you know it's going in a loop, no. But this person is coming out the end of a cycle here, as are you, and they're going to come out and invest in this. But you can't, because I'm going to tell you now, don't, whatever you do, start shutting this down, going, oh, I'm fed up, and like messaging or talking to them as if to say, just be careful, because there's a very strong defensive energy, but there's also a healing energy that's coming in. It's like this polarized energy of triggered healing. The masculine doesn't know what to do about it, but the feminine's misreading it and saying, why aren't you acting on it? But then the feminine's not acting on the healing either. So there's a tug of war going on here. The best way to deal with this is for the female to retreat within. I'm not saying ignore, I'm just saying go within, because at the moment there's too much energy. We're in a revolving door. Go within, recalibrate, and then look out again and review it, because you're confusing the masculine, is how I want to say it. No problem, Mona. So just, this energy is a brilliant type of energy to mirror every insecurity, every fear, every ounce of confusion, it's like an ego death. It's like a mass ego death with the collective going on, right? Everything that has triggered you in an emotional setting, anything in a child work that that you've been working on that has always niggled a little bit, this is what is being brought up, right? You definitely need to be aware that over the next at least 2 weeks, this theme will continue, and they're saying make it count. I don't know why. Do we know what that's about? Or yeah. Oh Lord, I'm trying to fit this into a sentence. There is no point closing such a huge cycle out and just going with it energetically. And then, because what they're saying is if you go within, you're basically doing a collection, your energy, your information collecting until the time is right to then act, if that makes sense. Oh, bless you, Mona. So put it this way, if you, let's say, for example, you were to react now, the energy is not going to be the same. It's not the right energy. And actually, you're probably not going to see things clearly. The answer here is to just observe. Again, that this is another thing. And not just observe, go within. Observe yourself. Like, how, let me give some examples. Your security is the main one. What you rely on, what aspects of your life you rely on, they may be coming a little bit, not unstuck, but there'll be a mirroring element of that to make you understand what it is that drives you and what, if that's still relevant. It's like you're in a life review. That's okay, Amanda. It's like you're in a life review at the moment. Everyone's in a life review. So usually what you do is, and thank you, Spirit. So guys, changes in soul contracts. People are signing soul contracts. People are closing out soul contracts. So then now we have to review the soul contract, because you don't close one soul contract out and then be like, well, we've got nothing better to do now. Anything, work, money, career, finance, love, friendship, family. Soul contracts can be anything. Absolutely anything. But you got to remember, there's a lot of that shifting and closing down of these old contracts that no longer are valid because people have worked through them. So there's a shift. It's like this big cog, a wheel of fortune that's moving. Yeah, so 100% creative endeavors, anything that is relevant for you and your goals, your future, your path, right? They're saying keep it moving as well. This is what my guides are saying. They're saying keep it moving. So again, you'll notice your shift in views or focus or habits as well. There's a general shift in total, because there's, again, it's a big soul contract release that is actually happening at the moment, and it will be continuing over this month, which is why April is going to be massive, because it's going to be like all these new, and don't get me wrong, you're not going to suddenly have brand new opportunities everywhere, but there will definitely be new paths that are going to be created. So for those of you guys who have been following this for a long time, this channel, where I've been talking about the slingshot and the rainbow and all this other stuff, this is definitely an end of a cycle. Now, I'm not going to sit and write, and then we all get on an airplane and everyone's da-da-da. No, there's still other limitations. We have to be realistic, because we're still in Gemini North Node, which is until December of 2021, which is only shorter journeys, and it's slightly more limited still in terms of travel. But in terms of learning, no, there's a huge, between now and the end of this year, huge shift. This is the year of truth as well. This is the year of truth. This is about what you held dear. Oh, where's that gone now? Oh, you've been hidden, have you? Why have you been hidden? Yeah, we've got 5 of Pentacles. So this is a perceived loss that's being returned. A loss that is now returned. It could be a viewpoint that's changed. It could be something that you deemed that you didn't, need or expect or want, that's now, again, 2 of Swords. There's this is insane. This energy is insane. This is a microscope. Everything's under the microscope here. So again, it's like what you think you're losing, there's nothing. There's nothing in terms of what your perception is. It's like a, how do I put this into words? Guides, please give me some words. Do you know what? This is what it reminds me of. It's like a return to sender, but it's sent 5 years late. It's, I'll be honest with you, you guys that have been sat manifesting for a year, all of this stuff is going to come through and you'll be like, yeah, oh, that was last year. No, my mindset's different. I'm telling you, you're going to start manifesting things and it's going to be not in alignment. Some of it will be, but it will be based on your previous perception, and that will be how you notice your change, because you'll be like, hang on, I did want that, but actually I kind of don't anymore. But your mindset, it's a mental shift, especially after this Mercury retrograde. How did you guys get on with Mercury in retrograde? Insane energy there as well. This last 2 weeks has been like mental. Wow, look, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, ultimate emotional fulfillment. You're on your way to understanding what exactly is emotionally fulfilling and what isn't. This is what this energy is providing. It's providing clues to where you next go to, providing clues to what sparks you. So it's like we're closing out this old pattern of things that don't serve us into this new spark of energy and realization that is going to propel you for, really? This is a big cycle change. It's not just Pisces into Aries cycle, new astrological year. They're talking about it being a 12-year cycle, which may be something to do with Saturn. They're talking about it being a 12-year cycle, though. Something is closing out from 12 years ago. So what were you doing 12 years ago? Think about that. What were your goals 12 years ago compared to now? Because they're talking about that at the moment. Yeah, look, illusions. This is, you're going to be in such a better position than what you thought with this Strength card. There's definitely a shift here with all this. Right, I want to change the deck. I want to go to this deck. I feel like I want to go to this deck, right? Retrograde was, I have no words for that either. It was like someone had just gagged and regurgitated it. Like, I was just kind of like, is this a joke? It was just weird. It was like weird. I was like, I can't take this. I'm not going to take anything seriously. I can't. It was like you couldn't, there was nothing tangible ever. Right, let's see. Weirdest energy. Right, let's see. Again. Wow. Okay, let's see what this energy is. So we've got something closing out. It was Mona, it was awful, wasn't it? Guys, this is really big. I'm trying to figure out where this one card fits in, though, before I start talking. Okay. This is insecurities being released here. It's like, yeah, it was weird. It was like, it was just the weirdest feeling. I was like, the heck, can we just get on with? And then I was like, oh, we're in Pisces season now. Boom. And then this energy. And I was like, okay, enough. Like, what is this? So, yeah, it's no joke. But then again, if we're going into new cycles, I feel like I'm picking up a collective, you know, where that everyone is shifting, which is great, because we need, this is the fact that this is like momentum is building, which is brilliant in my opinion. There's a real celebration here based on insecurities being overcome. Things that people didn't think were going to happen are happening. There's like this, I don't want to say regeneration, there's more to it than that. You're saying, oh, I don't know why they're telling me that. Something have to give way to the new, and that's being released. I'll give you an example. Let's say you've got two jobs, and then you were focused on one job and then the other one went. It was like the path is getting cleared of like the obstacles here, but a lot of it may be perceived from you guys as though, well, not us, as though, oh, well, that's a bit awkward and oh, that's annoying. But it's weird, because you're going to look back in April and be like, that was really amazing how that happened, because they just keep saying full circle. Like, there's going to be things that people have not expected to happen but did, and actually the outcome is really a lot more important than what they were needing for something to happen. So the perception of what people want versus what they're going to get delivered is, I mean, extraordinarily positive, but it's going to be different from expectations. It's not going to be delivered in the same way, right? Wow. So you divine counterparts out there, this is pertaining to you as well. There's a reinvestment here. Someone who's got the left leg pain. Who's got the left leg pain? Round the thigh, down the knee. Who's got that? Because I'm absorbing your energy here, whoever you are. And I'm now rubbing my leg, so I don't know what that means. Could be someone that's watching later, I don't know. They just keep saying, and I don't know why, if someone has been watching, is it your muscle pain, is it? Frickin' I've got 3 of you, have I, that I'm absorbing? Muscle pain, is it? Your right hip. Okay, yeah, I mean, I don't know where to begin with this. Oh, really? On your legs? Yeah, it's an interesting one. You have pains. You have knee pain, do you? Frickin' it. Well, I'll tell you what. If you all come out the reading feeling like, great, you're welcome, because I absorb it. Left leg had. Yeah, I mean, I'll be really honest with you. There's a few of you here because poor you. You'll be disabled after all of our issues. I hope not, Lynn. God, I've got to get through my evening as well. No, Karen, don't worry about it. I mean, to be honest with you, I can't guarantee it's anyone. It could just be that they're trying to show me. Someone feels limited. There's a frustration from past surgery as well. Freaking hell, how many of you have, bloody hell, I'm sat here absorbing all this. No wonder I'm sat there feeling like my leg's like a shock absorber or something. I was like, what the heck? No, that's okay, Hannah. Listen, I'm a healer. I can't moan, right? That's my job. It's fine. I recycle the energy. It goes. I'm working I'm multitasking. So people, there's a physical limitation that's being felt. You need healing bad, do you? Right. Not at the moment, because let's be realistic, but if you want, email me and I do healing. I'm not going to sit and go, I can do all the healing because, I'm one person, so I can't sit and do someone who's had freaking, I don't know, surgery on a heart surgery and then sit and do 4 other people. That's not going to work. I have to sit and regurgitate and, balance. If you get headaches, it's me. I'm going to apologize to it right away. You're so funny and clever. I don't know about that, but thank you. I don't know about that. So email me if you want to look into the healing. Again, I'm not going to sit and be like, yeah, I'm going to agree to do everyone, because some I won't be allowed to do. There's different reasons for that. Could be multitude different things. No problem. We'll get that. I'll have a look at that afterwards. There is a frustration with where you want to go. Okay, but so many surgeries, neck, plate, shoulder surgery. Okay, I'll be real honest with you. When I do healings, I will sit and I'll probably know your blood pressure afterwards. I'm going to be honest. Now, I'm not going to agree I can do all of them, because my guides are not going to agree to them all. They're just not. It's not about being rude or anything like that. It's sometimes I'm just not going to sit and promise something that I'm not allowed to work on, right? Because why would I? I'm not going to do that. So email me, we'll have a look, but I'm not going to sit and go, yeah, I'm going to say yes to everyone, because that's not. But my guides do want me to look into this more now. They're just saying it's needed, and I do need to get back on it. And at the moment, I've got a list as long as my arm of people that I'm doing. So Like I said, email me, jalesaki@yahoo.com, link in the description box. Again, tell me a brief outline. Then I will give you some more information as to whether or not we can go ahead. Back to the reading. So there is a limitation that is felt here, but again, see that's gone now. So if it needed, there's a physical limitation that is being felt. Again, it's that perception. Is it a literal physical block, or is it actually a blessing? Because they're holding people back because they need to. It's not the right. There's a lot of timing that needs. Things need to happen in exactly the right time. Otherwise, it won't. Look, Two of Cups. People are being released early or reconnected again to people too early. It's not going to work. The physical and the mental is going to be what's shifting. So the security element is this divine energy. Is what divine energy? I'm confused. What is what divine energy? The card. I'm also confused. Why wouldn't it be divine energy? What is what? I'm so confused. Sorry, I might have worded it wrong. Which card? The Two of Cups? Which one? You mean, is it like a divinely led thing, you mean? I mean, I hope so. Never mind, sorry. No, it's fine. It's just that maybe other people are confused as well. So the security element of the focus are what? The Two of Cups? I didn't know how to word it. You mean it's divinely led? I mean, of course, yeah, 100%. All of this is being divinely led. We're living being divinely led every second of the day. We have distractions and limitations and confusion but it's not meant to make us feel awful. This is meant for us to know more of what we do want and what we don't want. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So all of this is divinely led. So all the confusion, all the people feeling discombobulated and all the other stuff, it's to finally, it's like a diamond being ground down. It sounds awful, but it really is. There's a fine tuning that's going on here that's actually very clever how they do it. So all of it is divinely guided. Absolutely all of everything. Even, I know it sounds awful, but everything we're going through, because it's meant for us to be into a different position or place or mindset, or all of it is, you know. But this particular energy here is a reevaluation of your security needs and or your mental perception, because again, because of the circumstances people find themselves in, everyone is viewing things very differently and therefore evaluating things and understanding things and needing different things, right? This is very fast energy. Okay, so who are you then? It's really interesting. Once that awareness comes into play as to where your security needs are coming from, how you feel grounded, what you're investing in, what you don't want to invest in, once that's totally rebalanced, there is going to be, this is a big shift. So for example, let's say, for example, you wanted to manifest a job and it didn't come for a year. The second you let go, it'll probably shift and come through, but it might not be what you want. And then it's going to allow you to really understand what else you don't want. So if you think about everyone doing the same thing collectively, but obviously it's not going to be the same job. It's just going to be different elements, different areas of their life. That will create a big, that's essentially what's going on right now. We're all parts of a big machine. Let's say, for example, Lynn's focused on love, Amanda's focused on, I don't know, career. Then you've got Hannah that's focused on friendship. Every element that's shifted in that area creates a knock-on effect for everyone, which means this big shift. That's essentially what we're in, but on a grand scale. And I know that obviously that's usually what is the case, but at the moment we're building up to a bit of a finale type thing. Yeah, look. Okay. I don't know how many people this is. One sec. Don't be in a rush to get to your goal. I need to say that to someone. Someone is trying to charge ahead to get to their goal. No. Some of you are going to get to that goal and be like, I don't want it. That's the message here. So that's why they're saying go within and reevaluate everything. If there's a shift, go with it. Look into it, because there's going to be, I mean, even some of you will get what you want and be like, yeah, I'm happy. Random dude, that made me laugh. Thank you so much. Random dude, I'd love to sit and do that, but that's not really, would that be right brain? I think it would be. We're not tapping into that area of the brain here, mate. But thank you so much. I have to laugh. That's brilliant. Now I want to sit and solve that because now my brain's working. But I know it's probably not going to have it. You're probably not going to know the answer. So there's no point, right? Yeah, see, look, you can't now I want to sit and solve that. See, this is the problem with me. Now I want to actually do that. Right, where are we going with this? Why are you showing me all these? We've also got here an energy of a feminine who is actually manifesting a final lesson for a masculine here to, again, close out a cycle. Let's say, for example, be gone random tooth. Kathy, that made me chuckle as well. Let's say, for example, you feel like the way they're wording it is someone who's not stepping up, right? There's a masculine who's not on the same page. I manifested to be a maths genius ages ago. I'm not a math genius yet. Ha ha ha. Let's say you feel like your masculine's not ready. Let's say for at the moment you're already very aware that your masculine, your person's not ready yet, and you know that. There is this energy here is about to shift that awareness or create a, did you really solve that, Izzy? Random dude, you're going to need to come back now and give us the answer. Can you confirm that that is correct? Yeah, so there's a manifestation here that's going to create either a change of perception within you or I'm actually waiting for Random Dude to come back again now because I'm like, either the perception will change or there's a lesson being learned here, but this is going to actually speed things up. Right, let's see. So anyway, if that's you, you're some of you are manifesting that they're saying for reconciliation, but I'm just listening to what they're saying. You have a degree in maths and chemistry. Well, I think random dudes, I don't think he was expecting the answer, though. I think he was thinking they were all idiots. Do you think this will all unfold in April? Amanda, I'd have to do a personal reading about that because everyone's going to be different. It's really interesting. You should switch to your Aleister Crowley deck. All sorts would come out of that. Have you seen what the moon looks like today? That God only knows what. I'm scared to pull that out today. There's absolute with this energy. I don't know what I'd be tapping into, quite honestly. So no. There's an outpouring of emotions that's coming in, though. Big style. He'll leave for sure. Lol. Haha, no, stop, don't. Listen, I'll have heart attack at this point if I have. The way this energy is going, that devil card is still in my mind. Listen. I think that devil card's all on everyone's mind. That's all we've been doing. We've been locked in a house. Now, see, look, now this energy is coming up in the reading. Right, hang on. Let's see. Well, what is the message? Right, wise. Okay, so they're showing here a wow. I'm just hearing final judgment. I just keep hearing the last steps to take. The last steps to take. This is about when they're recalibrating, you're recalibrating, and vice versa, which is what this energy is. So again, this is what your both counterparts are doing. The rebirth will be the reconciliation because of what you're having to close out at the moment, because they're going through the same thing. But what's the... I just keep hearing they don't understand how to do it. So if you're trying to move through this and get them to, and you're frustrated that they're not moving through it, hi Egyptian warrior, that's okay. Look at things that you know you're not working on, because it'll probably be a mirror of them. But they don't know how to move through this. You may... What is the advice? You need to be able to move through it yourself, is what they're saying. If you are in a position where you're not knowing how to move through this energy, get acquainted with it, because the quicker you do, the quicker they'll get through it. And the more you're able to... This is going to be really helpful, this energy. It's going to seem... And again, if you guys are not familiar with this energy leading up to the full moon, this energy is insane for me already. It's been insane for the last couple of days. In fact, it hasn't... 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks... been ridiculous. So I'm just like, are we on Earth still? We're on freaking Mars? Is this Earth? We've got to be in a parallel universe right now. Like, what is going on? The quicker you familiarize yourself, the easier it is. But we've got 7 of Pentacles here. All right. So there's waiting game. Final steps. This is about perception of loss. We need an 18+ reading, Jale. Listen, I'm not doing a deliberate 18+ reading. The last time I did that, people got so... I can't deal with emails. Like, my email is flooded already. There is every different type of person that watches this, and some people get super offended when I'm going into the 18+ readings, but also YouTube the YouTube hammer is going to come down on me. So I'd love to, Michelle, but I'm not allowed to, so I apologize. Which is why Instagram was my preference, because it's a little bit more lenient. YouTube, we have to be super sensible and conservative. That's just the way it is. Otherwise, this channel gets removed. I'm being honest. So sorry about that, Michelle, but next time we're on Instagram, we can definitely look into that. Right, let's jump in. I'm going to pull one of these oracle cards here. We haven't done one of these oracle cards for a while. But yeah, otherwise, I'm all for it. But again, you guys didn't see my Twitch 18 over stream. People were like freaking didn't know where to look. Had people offended by everything that I was doing. Be careful what you wish for, because listen, I'll deliver it, all right? And then people are not going to know what to do with themselves. Oh dear. And then people had too much to drink, and then it just got ridiculous. That's okay, Shelley. All right. This is the card here that's come out. Oh, great. Can't read it. It says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Okay, so there might be a bit of confusion around you. And we've got transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. It's true. Love is the strongest emotion, right? So let's go with another classic, the old Romance Angels. Let's see what the Romance Angels have to say, and then we'll close the reading out. Last card, last message, Spirit. What is it that we need to be aware of, please? What is it we need to be aware of? What is it we need to be aware of? The collective, please. Final message. Oh, look. We've got someone coming forward here. Possible communication. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Maybe you are feeling drawn to do that. Possibly. See if it resonates. I want to pull one more, though. Let me pull one from here. Right, what is the final message, please? Oh, look. See, look, this is lovely. It says, appreciate this moment. Can you see that seashell as well? Very Pisces energy, very Neptunian energy. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And on that note, hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your support to the channel. Don't forget, we've got Sagittarius's reading going up tomorrow now. So this reading will go up today. The reason being is because otherwise we'd have to start Aries early, and the energy is not right for that yet. I don't want to record Aries while this energy is on, because I'm expecting a big shift. What I don't want to do is put the Aries reading out at the beginning of next month, and there's another shift and another shift, because we are due a big one here, guys. So I'm wishing you guys best of luck for the full moon. All right, take it easy. No one's expecting you to have every answer. All right, like I said, just try and go within, try and purge, balance, recalibrate, do whatever you can do. The next 2 weeks, I will let you know. I'm hoping it'll be on Instagram, so the YouTube police don't come get me for rudeness. Yeah, so Sagittarius will go out. And again, don't forget, 2nd of March is going to be the Aries reads from the 15th onwards of March. Okay, guys, have a good one. Take care. Bye.